All right, here we are again, round number 4 for today. I think it's round 4, isn't it? I lost count. But we're here with Emerson Axsom. Man, you had a stellar year this year racing that 410 sprint car. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we had a great year, honestly. I mean, it was. I didn't have a whole lot of expectations going into it. We kind of built our own program. Dale Klasmeyer and Scott Petrie have really helped me out and gave me the right equipment and gave me the right funding to do it the right way. But we kind of built this program out of our shop, and I kind of put me and my father kind of put the people around it that we wanted to be able to control it. And obviously it paid off, and hopefully this offseason, we're working to come back stronger next year and come back with some better pieces and maybe a little bit better personnel and stuff like that, and be better prepared for the full year. And you can't ask for a much of a better season when you're building a program for the first year.
Yeah, no, you really go ahead, Phil.
This first year in a 410. What'd you do before this?
So first year in a 410 wing sprint car.
Wing, okay.
Yep.
What'd you race before?
I've ran the past 3 years. I ran full-time USAC midgets and non-wing sprint cars.
Okay, well, very cool. You didn't get to come to our Hutch race then, did he?
No, yeah. Maybe you get in a crown car. But
yeah, I ran a couple of times, but I ran the mile, Terre Haute, and then Eldora.
There you go.
The crown car.
And we bring the crown cars to Hutch, to our track that we promote. So
really,
we had a fun time there. It's a half-mile track, dirt.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but
coming back this year too.
Definitely. You don't need me to tell you, but I think you definitely turned a lot of heads this year, racing what you did, your success at Knoxville and some of these other tracks around here. So what are you doing going into 2025 as far as what kind of schedule are you going to run? Are you going to try to do some more races on the national level, or what do you got? What do you got scheming there?
Honestly, that's kind of above my pay grade, but I can tell you what the options are.
They just tell you what track we're racing this week,
right?
And you
tell
just
me
show up with
tell me to be
bag.
there with my helmet and
Man,
say,
what a gig! What a gig!
No, actually, a lot of time it's ran out of my shop, so I just ride with them in the rig. But so that I guess we're definitely going down to Florida with the Outlaws to start the year, and then the options kind of are you're either a full-time outlaw, a full-time high limit guy, or pick and choose and run both, and then fill in between with some Knoxville stuff or maybe Williams Grove stuff, because we haven't been out in PA and Port Royal and stuff like that. So
maybe possibility of like a true outlaw schedule,
right?
Whatever
but
you want to
the
do.
issue with that is you're running, like I ran 78 times this year, and fortunately the Outlaws and both high limit helped me out with tow money, but I didn't get any points money, and I only ran with the Outlaws and high limit probably a total of maybe 30 times out of the 78 times, right? Maybe so there's 40 races there that I didn't get any tow money, and then I didn't get points money, and that it adds up. The Outlaws kind of go above and beyond to help out with tow money. So there's just a lot of things that factor into it, and financially it makes the most sense to just jump on the tour right now, But the goal with this team is to be racing with these guys for the next 5 to 10 years. So, we're trying to look long-term. You look at guys like David Gravel and a lot of the successful outlaw and high-limit teams have been together for 5+ years now. You know what I mean? A lot of the guys. Yeah. So, the guys that are always unsuccessful are ride hopping, right? Yeah. So, the grass is greener where you water it. So, we're trying to just get our program the way we want it and build it the right way. And that's kind of what next year's plan is looking for the future. What's our best interest?
And you're absolutely right. You look at some of the most successful race teams out there. As Phil always says, it's it's all about building a relationship, and it's about getting everything to jive. And the most successful teams out there have been together for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They're utilizing the same chassis manufacturers and the same engine builder and the same shock program, right. And they've just been able to refine it over a long period of time into something that's just successful, and it's just hard to get beat. And I think you guys are definitely on the right track, and I think going forward, I think you'll get there.
I hope so. We're putting in the effort. If we don't get there, it's not from a lack of effort.
Yep, 100%.
Heard that before.
A few times.
Few times.
So,
Yeah. So, what's the thrillingest part? What's your best track that you love to race at so far?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I like the events, right? Like I like the Knoxville Nationals, the Kings Royal, the Chili Bowl.
You raced the Chili Bowl too?
Yeah. Yep. This coming winter. Yeah, that's the plan.
That's cool. We'll be there.
Really? Yeah, it's fun. It's one of my favorite events. Like I said, and the Little 500, that's a pavement sprint car race.
Yep.
I enjoy that one of my favorites. And just kind of like the events, like I said, it's not really a place particular. I love Eldora. You know, I think kind of just anytime you go to a place like Eldora, and a wing car, I hated it. And non-wing sprint cars and midgets, man, it was not. It just wasn't my style. But you get a wing car out there, and the track widens out a lot more than you think, just because you build grip in a lot of other places than just one spot all around. You know, I mean, non-wing sprint cars, they just run the fence all the time.
Just run the fence and wide open, never let off.
Literally in the staging, knowing exactly where you're running, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't enjoy that. Right? Yeah, I don't enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, very cool. It's exciting to be qualified, or not qualified, to win a Hoosier Hero driver. It's cool to be in a lot of those drivers and be in that upper echelon and stuff, but to get recognized too, for sure. You know, all these interviews we do. This is our second year to do these interviews. It's fun to interview you guys and hear all the different stories, how you come up through the ranks and where you're going, what you've been doing, and all that kind of stuff too. So, big congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You must have put something on the map there
I guess.
So what kind of stats we got for last year that got him up here, Nick? Or what's your stats?
Well, you're going to have to tell us, you know. I mean, I keep up with it, but there's so many of you to keep up with. It's
no, you're not wrong. At the start of the year, honestly, we struggled a little bit. And then we got rolling kind of once the weather started warming up and we can travel a little bit more. You know, at the start of the year, you're kind of locked down to one place, either Florida, Texas, or Pennsylvania. For whatever reason, they race early.
Well, I've seen races go on there while it's snowing out.
Yeah. We've got a couple podiums with the Outlaws and High Limit. You know, we ran 6th at the Kings Royal and got Rookie of the Year. We ran 2nd at the 360 Nationals, got Rookie of the Year. Made the A-Main at the 410 Nationals and got Rookie of the Year.
A lot of Rookie of the Years that first year, huh?
Yeah, I think every crown jewel we went to, we got it.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So I don't know. There's a lot of stuff, but the thing I'm most proud of, honestly, is just building the program up. You know, and like this is my first time really kind of building a program, like putting all the pieces together instead of just driving for somebody. So that's honestly the thing I'm most proud about, and you know, having success while doing it. We were dang close to a couple outlaw wins this year. Just kind of the driver made a couple mistakes on a late restart and got beat by experience. But you know, I always say as long as you're in position, you can't really be too mad. You know, you just got to as long as you put yourself in position and you have a shot at it, then that's all you can ask for.
Well, you know, you gotta gain that experience,
right?
And, I think you gotta be shown those experience moves before you learn it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, I mean, I think it's on the horizon for you. I think there's a good chance you're going to see some big ones in 2025. And, you know, when you're in Kansas and Nebraska, we'll be there doing the tire service. So you're going to have to make sure you stop by and say hi. And
come over by a tire, too.
Yeah, a tire, too.
Hopefully I have a certificate.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. So, well, anyway, once again, anybody you need to thank, anybody you want to talk about, or how do people follow you, that kind of thing, too?
Yeah, honestly, the two biggest guys are just Dale Klasmeyer and Scott Petrie. Both have been, you know, Scott Petrie, I got my first big break and USAC midgets from him. So, and he's still with me today. And then Dale Klasmeyer, we become family friends. And
sure,
his kid Tucker Klasmeyer is also a very big help to our program. And you know, those guys, we really wouldn't be able to do it without them. And just those are honestly kind of the main two guys, that make this program go in circles.
That's very good. That's what we like to do too. We like to go in circles.
So.
Well, anyway, congratulations again, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us.
You.
Congratulations on being a 2025 Hoosier Hero driver. And thanks for taking some time out with us and telling us your story.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate it very much. Good luck in
Yep.
2025
Thank
and go
you.
kick
We'll
some
see you
ass,
on
buddy.
the road somewhere. Okay.
All right.
All right, buddy. Tune in next, but I think we're getting down to the wire. Just a couple more to go,
Couple
right, Nick?
more here, about an hour.
About an hour, we'll be back with the next 2025 Hoosier Hero driver.